What's up, everyone? The last video I released was basically MEPS, I think before MEPS, and then heading up to basic training. So now I just want to give you a video and talk to you about reception. I'm also going to come out with some other videos about red, white, and blue phase, graduation, and I'll come out with a video about AIT. So basically I left for basic training, got on the plane. On the layover, you start seeing a lot more people. If you have layover, you start seeing a lot more people that are probably going to be going to basic training with you or reception with you as well. And then we got on that last flight. I touched base in Columbia and, well, South Carolina, because I went to Fort Jackson. And then from there, they were basically guiding us to where we had to go. And we went to this place called the USO. It's like a military place where, I mean, you can go and hang out, watch TV, eat, just relax and stuff like that. And that's basically where you go to get shipped off to reception. Because you don't go to basic training right away, you go to reception first. And basically, that's basically the last bit of freedom you're going to get. Like, I don't know, I love sunflower seeds. Like, not really just the seeds, but like the shell and everything. So they had those there, they have candy there, all that stuff. If you get nervous and you're like, no, I don't want to take it, just take it, because, I mean, it's not going to do anything to you. That's the last bit of freedom you're going to have of it for a while. But, we just hung out in there, and then when the next bus came to ship us off to reception, they sent us downstairs, and downstairs was like a thing like, welcome to Fort Jackson. I don't know how the other ones are, they're probably the same way. They all had seats and stuff, and then, they get up and talk to you, and you stand in line and stuff, and then you get on the bus. On the bus, I mean, it was like a coach bus. It wasn't like the buses at basic training. It was just a regular coach bus. And once you get to reception, they have drill sergeants at reception, but they're nothing like the ones at basic training. So you're on the bus, and the drill sergeant's just like, I'm drill sergeant, blah, blah, blah. You'll refer to me as drill sergeant. If you ever seen those other videos, like, I mean, whatever. And then you get off the bus in an orderly manner, and you line up by component, I think like active duty, reserve, National Guard, or whatever. You go inside, and that really starts your reception journey. You get to start the hurry up and fucking wait process, because that's all it is. That's all reception is. It's basically the worst part of your whole basic training experience, or for most people it is. For some people it's not. Then you go in, and they basically say, if you have any contraband, get rid of it, blah, blah, blah. It's not, you're not going to really get penalized for it then, because, I mean, we were just at the USO. Tell you to put your cell phones, turn your cell phones off, and iPods off, and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, you basically get in process for the next few days. It's a lot of hurry up and wait. You basically can go, like, you'll wake up at 4 a.m. You go to bed. We didn't go to bed until like midnight. We woke up at 4 a.m. and it was basically nothing but hurry up and wait. Like, one day you'll go to the PX, or one day you'll get boots, or one day you'll get your PTs. Like, the first night we got our PTs, and we just wore it with regular sneakers. And then they sent us to the PX the next day, and we bought sneakers and all of the other stuff. By the way, for us, we had to buy new running shoes. I don't know. So if you plan on buying running shoes before you go to basic training, just don't do it, because you're just wasting money. Unless you're going to wear them after basic training. And when you go to the PX, make sure you get everything unscented, because when we got to basic training, I mean, I had like 2 or 3 weeks of stuff, like everybody else did too. I had like 2 or 3 weeks of stuff, and the drill sergeant's like, nope, you can't have that there. So, and just some advice, like unscented deodorant, unscented soap. I had cocoa butter, unscented cocoa butter. Or, you don't really use lotion or anything, but whatever. But, males, don't buy shampoo. You're going to be bald anyway. The hell, they're going to cut your hair when you're in reception. So then after that, I mean, one day you end up getting, you get your PTs the first night, which is day 0. That doesn't count as 3 days. And then the first day, we ended up going to the PX and getting our sneakers and stuff. The second day, we got our boots. The third day, we got our ACUs. So you wear them in steps. Like we had when we got our PTs, we wore our PTs around everywhere, and then when we got our ACUs, we wore ACUs. But if we got our boots before we got our ACUs, we wore green socks with the fucking boots with PTs. I know it looked stupid. It looked ridiculous. And you'll see when you go to basic training, if you have to go back to reception, we had to go back to reception to get our ASUs, which is the dress pools, Army service uniforms. It looks fucking stupid, but I don't know. It's alright. And then you basically load everything into a laundry bag and a duffel bag. And then that day we loaded our duffel bags onto like an LMTV, and we kept our laundry bags. And make sure if you bring a bag with you at basic training, just bring the one that you got at like MEPS or like that backpack that they give you at the recruiting station, because people bring in fucking suitcases and stuff, and like yeah, like I'll tell you about that in the next video about red phase and why you don't want to do that. But yep, I'll talk to you guys later.